Hello, my name is Janet Wong, and I wrote a story called The Tricksters Puzzles to Solve. Here we go. The people were hot and thirsty and boiling with the kind of madness that comes when the skies have been dry way too long. They had stopped counting the days without rain. We might as well be counting the seeds in a watermelon, they said, and we know how hard that can be. The big ones often told the small ones the story of the stubborn king who almost lost his kingdom by guessing the wrong number of seeds in a watermelon, until he was saved by the clever Sri Thanonchai. If only Sri Thanonchai were here, they said. Many times he managed to outsmart the whole kingdom and to fool even the king himself. Sri Thanonchai would find a way to bring us rain. Where was Sri Thanonchai? He was at a meeting of the Tricksters, nestled in the tops of guava trees. Sri Thanonchai sat with Kitsune the fox, a Zenko, or servant to the gods, who was always looking for small kindnesses to share with the people she loved. Pilandok, the tiny but clever mouse deer, a master mathematician and storyteller, able to persuade even hungry crocodiles to follow her wishes. Maui, the strong man and sculptor and fisherman who could speak with the ancestors and haul whole islands from the bottom of the sea. And Blue Jackal, who once pretended to be king of the forest before his sad and lonely cries betrayed him, and he went back to living a simple but happy life with friends. The tricksters had come together because they, like every living thing on earth, saw that something was seriously wrong. They could not pinpoint the problem, but many things seemed broken. The sun had forgotten how to rest. Instead, he made the people hot and thirsty and hurtful and angry. The wind had forgotten how to cool. Instead, she fanned wildfires that charred and scarred the earth. The clouds had forgotten how to sprinkle. Instead, they let flood waters loose everywhere, waters that drowned animals and made hillsides tumble. Each of the tricksters had felt the air trembling with trouble. Followers of force fields would call it a disturbance. The tricksters simply said, "We have some puzzles to solve." This is what they named the puzzles. Puzzle number 1, how to calm the sun. Puzzle number 2, how to quiet the wind. Puzzle number 3, how to tickle the clouds. Puzzle number 4, how to make the people peaceful again. Here's how they tried to solve the first puzzle, how to calm the sun. Sri Thanonchai said the first step would be to talk to the sun. We need to catch the sun's attention when he comes closest to us, in the beginning of the month called January by some of the people, a time also called dark month or cold month, or bright month or hot month, depending on where the people live. Kitsune's eyes flashed bright with an idea. I will fall in the middle of a field of snow on a dark night when the moon is new, and I will call softly, gently, sadly to the sun for help. When he comes to light my way home, I will ask to borrow a pinch of his warmth, and then I will keep it. Maui thought this was a bad idea. He said, I will cast my fishing line out over the ocean when the sun is red-faced and tired at the end of the day, and then I will hook him and reel him in and slice his rays off like slicing the legs of an octopus. The thought of slicing legs off made Pilandok, the mouse deer, feel weak in the knees. Let's not harm the sun, she said. We can count the days of extreme heat that we have suffered this year and compare it to the number of days of extreme heat from last year and a decade ago and a century ago and even 1,000 years. When the sun sees these numbers, the sun will understand that we need things to change. Then we can work together. Does the sun want to harm us? No, the sun gives us life. Blue Jackal, a frequent target of coyotes, disagreed. He waited for Pilandok to make her point, but then he said, yes, the sun makes greens grow. The sun warms the hearts of every living thing. But I have seen the sun burn hills bare. I have seen the sun scald the earth, sucking every drop of water from the rivers. Maui nodded. It seems that the sun is too powerful to control itself, just as I used too much power when I lifted Hawaii from the bottom of the sea. We need to use our brains to harness the strength of the sun gently. The trickster sat in the guava leaf canopy and thought and thought and thought. The sky turned red, then purple, then black, then yellow, then pink, then blue again. The sky changed into every color ever seen in a show that lasted 100 years. And the tricksters still didn't know what to do. Let's ask the small ones, Sri Thanonchai said. The small ones are the wisest among us. They have not forgotten the old truths. Their minds still feel the pull of the earth. And so the tricksters wrote this note. Dear small ones, what would you do? How would you solve these puzzles? Puzzle number 1, how to calm the sun. Puzzle number 2, how to quiet the wind. Puzzle number 3, how to tickle the clouds. Puzzle number 4, how to make the people peaceful again. The future of the world depends on you. I'm Janet Wong. That was my story, The Tricksters, Puzzles to Solve. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for listening. Make sure to go see the exhibit at the Wing Luke Museum. Bye.